Oke, halo guys, balik lagi di channel Standis. Kita lanjutin cerita Yes9 Monstrum Nox ya guys. Ini ceritanya udah mulai seru sih. Oke, tanpa basa-basi lagi, langsung aja guys ke gameplaynya. Let's go. Oke guys, terakhir ini kita disuruh ke ini ya, apa namanya? Ke Hidden Research Wing ya. Kita disuruh masuk lagi ke prison buat cari tahu rahasianya. Oke guys, langsung aja. Ini sebelumnya aku udah apa namanya? Explore dikit guys. Jadi ini Shield Cannon Trail ya. Aku udah explore dikit. Nah, kita udah buka mapnya lah. Jadi kita tinggal langsung ke prisonnya aja. Gaspol. Harus lewat atas ya? Enggak kan? Oke. Hop. Ambil material dulu. Shoot. Ini lawannya level berapa? 59, boleh lah. Lanjut. Oh yes. Oh ya, terus aku udah buka landmarknya ya. Jadi sisa satu lagi guys. Di apa namanya? Di yang sini, di nih area yang di sini, Kining Highlands. Sisa itu doang guys, belum kebuka. Kita langsung cepat aja deh guys. Biar to the point. Mana dia? Hah? Sini kau. Bentar. Ini gimana? Oh, gimana naiknya nih? Sabar guys. Oh, ini. Naik dari sini guys. Hop, iya. Hop, iya. Terus oke, lewat sini nyebrang dulu. Ceritanya udah mulai seru nih guys. Soalnya si Aprilus tiba-tiba ditusuk kan sama satelit. Wah, nggak jelas ini makanya. Kita save dulu deh. Oke, tinggal lurus aja. Oke. Nice. Ini satu lagi deh. Oke, kita harus naik sih. Biar sabar. Oke. Sini kalian. Naik. Aduh. Jatuh lagi guys, gajil. Musuhnya di bawah, kalian hit di atas, mana kena gengs. Asli. Para guys, ini bentar lagi nyampe nih. Oke guys, kita nyampe nih. Oke. Bentar. Nah, ini ceritanya guys. Prison Aqueduct. Ini jalur air ya guys. Maksudnya kayak saluran pipa-pipanya gitu. Oke, langsung aja guys. Arah tempat heal. Oh, deket ya? Bentar. Kok mencurigakan ya? Musuhnya primordial guys. Kaget. Anjir, leather necklace 4. Nice. Ada lagi nggak sesuatu? Aman ya? Oke. Save dulu. Kita lihat equipnya si ini dulu deh. Skill ini nggak gitu dipakai ya. Max. Yang penting 2 ini sih. Equip strength plus 20. Ada sini yang 30. Ini ganti aja lah ya sama apa ya? Null curse. Null poison. SP plus 10 when attack. Strength plus 20, beri rate 30%. Gila nih. Ruby Cape. Wah, ini bisa lifesteal nih. Eagle Feather. Enemy slain. Menarik. Ini aja kali ya. Soalnya dia effect-nya tinggi banget. Jadi biar miss terus guys. Oke, bentar guys. Di balik pintu ini ada sesuatu. Oh alah. Oke guys, jadi takut guys. Kita boss fight. Laboratorium ya? Hidden Research Wing. The hell? Bentar guys, ada chest ya guys, di mana? Oh, di atas. Oh alah. Oh, lewat sini. Ini musuhnya primordial guys, hasil. Oh shit. Untung nggak kena ya guys ya. Kaget. Aduh, kena damage, sakit pula damage-nya. Loh, mapnya lanjut ya? Oh alah, oke lah. Kirain boss fight guys di sini. Oke. Mana? Shift. Bikin kaget pasti. Oke. Sabar dulu. Ada tombol. Ini dulu deh. Oke, nice. Tombol. Nggak bisa masuk ya? Nanti kayaknya kita muter sih. Oke. Masuk guys. Ntar kita scan dulu musuhnya level berapa? 60 ya. Oke, nice. Vermilion Sight ini jurus yang paling jago ya guys. Oke, sabar dulu. Save dulu ya guys ya. Lewat mana nih? Harusnya lewat kiri dulu sih, biar bisa ambil chestnya ya guys. Oke, nice banget. Hermit's Remedy. Kita langsung pakai aja ya guys ya. Mana itu? 10.000, nice. 20.000 ya guys, lumayan. Terus kita kesini. Bentar, save dulu deh. Ada treasure chest guys. Di mana tapi? Oh, di dalam. Gimana bukanya ya? Kayak kuman gitu guys bentuknya. Nice. Shit. Ada lever di situ. Udah, kita turun deh. Tebal pula kumannya. Oke. Loh. Gimana bukanya? Oh, ini dia. Straight. Nice. Terus ada mekanisme juga ya. Sapphire bandana. Aduh. Masuk dulu deh. Mekanismenya di atas. Gimana cara masuknya? Harus dibuka dulu kan? Apa nggak usah ya? Ini harus sih. Progress story-nya di sini sih. Oke, kita naik level. Udah 64 ya guys ya. Nice banget. Oke. Di sini ada apa? Ada mekanisme yang tadi guys, aku penasaran. Tapi kita save dulu deh. Yang biar bisa buka treasure chest ya. Bentar ya, kita balik dulu ya guys, bentar. Harusnya bisa kebuka sih. Soalnya nggak mungkin balik lagi guys nanti. Mekanismenya di situ. Oh, bisa dinaikin guys, goblok banget dah asli. Nah, pintunya buka. Chest merah ya guys. Anjir. Nah dia. Betul. Nah, situ dulu. Hop. Warlord Elixir, nice. Langsung aja guys kita pakai. Oke, SP plus 5 hampir penuh ya guys. Kemana? Oh ya bener kan? Ya bener. Salah. Sabar sebelum deh. Bingung. Bawah harusnya ya. Oh iya nih. Shadow dive. Let's go guys. Nah ini dia ruangan next ya. Yuk. Save dulu. Terus masuk. Spin off. Oh bukan.
How dare you break into my
Warden Belger?
Not so. Go ahead. It's my own carelessness that allowed Shabai Belger.
He is as honorable as always.
It's no wonder the garrison trusted and respected him so.
I take no pleasure from. I'll get you for this, Shadowlaw. If I'm to be shamed like this, then but I still must fulfill my duty as.
His magic?
He's probably referring to. You can thank that old geezer for the invasion and destruction.
Geezer? Didn't someone younger take over recently?
You don't have the right to be taught.
His Majesty.
Adol.
What?
The warden's job is to oversee if he's free to do his duty, as he said.
Yeah, I'm also.
I refuse!
Huh?
I will not resort to something as.
And it's less degrading for the warden to be locked up.
And you can't do your job of.
And did you hear about how the knights
What?
I wonder what His Majesty.
Crimson King.
You leave me no choice.
Share your... Depending on your help. Yeah.
Oke guys, kita apa namanya? Kita bebasin si Belger ya guys. Ini kuman ini keras banget loh, gila. Oke. Nah, kita lanjutin lagi ya. Oke. Oke, nice. Save dulu. Kayaknya, aduh, apa itu? Kayaknya harus buka mekanisme itu dulu sih. Gimana ya tapi ya? Ini kekunci. Mekanisme yang satu lagi di bawah. Ya harus turun dulu sih. Turun dulu, ambil chest, strength elixir, nice. Langsung kita pakai ya guys ya. 600 strength kita, gila nggak? Oke, sampai kita mekanismenya di mana? Di bawah. Gimana cara pergi? Ini pintunya nggak bisa buka. Ada mekanisme di situ, tapi nggak bisa masuk. Yang di bawah sih. Bawah ada tempat ya? Di belakang sini, gimana caranya? Kita coba deh ya guys. Anjir. Nggak bisa berarti ya? Gimana ya? Ini guys, di bawah kita guys. Map sebelumnya nggak ada. Di mana dong? Oh ini guys. Cheer. Ayo. Lanjut. Ada chest, kuman 2. Oke, sabar. Naik dulu. Ini ada pintu lagi nggak? Nggak ada ya, oke. Hop, hop. 2 kali. Nice. Oke. Nah, di sini ada. Loh, nggak ada apa-apa guys. Ada chest merah lagi guys. Grand elixir apa ini? Revive heal 100% plus status. Ini yang paling pro ya guys. Sabar. Sana nggak ada apa-apa ya? Oh aneh. Tuh harusnya ada guys. Loh beneran nggak ada ya? Oke deh. Pintu. Ini lanjut ke tempat story sih langsung. Masih jauh tapi ya. Kita coba deh. Tempat nge-save. Oh nanti lanjut ya dari sini ya. Oke. Ini dia guys, boss fight-nya. Oke, lawan primordial. Cut. Kaget lah, kirain udah. Masih ada kah? Enggak, udah level up pun. Aduh, anjir. Nggak bisa gerak guys. Anjir, banyak banget. Ulti deh. Ya guys, ulti kita sia-sia. Buka. Lumayan guys, naik 1 level. Oke, lanjut. Nah, ada mekanisme di sini. Buka dulu. Oke. Oke, di bawah ya guys. Ya, lanjut aja. Ini ada mekanisme lagi. Kenapa ditutup? Save dulu.
Whoa!
Oh, siapa ini?
These must be the monstrums I keep hearing about.
Marius.
Perhaps.
Whew, I'm saved.
Were you one of the people who were
I somehow managed to escape, but there
Dia
are
culik
people
Adol
who are
guys.
still being
Lu
held
gue sampai
by
lupa deh,
the
Adol prisoner masih diculik.
which must Carla and the up?
I'm not sure if the monstrums are but you're the only ones who... Yeah. Really? Monster? I've got to run.
Okay.
Mencurigakan guys, anjir. Oke, aman sih ya. Save lagi guys.
Whew, that was a close one.
Crimson King, huh?
Going to hell for this.
Carla! Where are you?
Don't scurry too far ahead, pussycat.
What the hell? Apa ini? Anjir. Anjir, apa nih? Aduh, gila, nggak ada damage guys. Aduh, gila. Oke, gas, spam terus. Aduh, nggak bisa. Oke, nice. Blade ring 4, nice banget. Oke, di sini masa nggak ada apa-apa? Oke. Loh, ada 2, ada 3. Loh, kok? Oh, kita harus selamatkan Felix, Carla, sama anjir, apa lagi nih? Kira ini lebih bisa di hit. Anjir, udah naik level lagi. Oke, kita kesini dulu ya guys. Yang pertama nggak bisa guys. Oh, ini dia. Oh, di sana ada chest guys. Ini sekalian gitu, ya kan? Coba kita lihat siapa di sini. Hop. Felix, Petra. Oke, ambil chestnya dulu guys. Chest dulu dong. Next, kita ke ruangan berikutnya. Ini ya guys. Cir. Titan Drive, apa itu? Oke, sabar. Ruangannya di situ. Kita pencet ini dulu guys. Oke. Save dulu guys. Terus kita lihat dulu ini skill barunya gimana ini. ABSSB yang ini deh, Grand Slam. Titan Drive B+B. Skip. Namanya keren ya guys, tapi gaje ya, cupu banget. Karla. I mean Oke. Felix sudah, Carla udah. Next. Ke tempat terakhir ya guys. To the boss. Yo, apa ini? Oke. Mana? Oh. Save dulu, gengs.
Great, a magical door. How original.
It's got some kind of seal on it. Sorry, guys.
What thing? Oh, di sana ada isinya ya? Magical tuh, bentar. Bisa dimasukin guys. Nggak bisa kah? Ntar ya guys. Bentar ya guys. Mana ya? Sini nggak ada apa-apa kah? Coba masuk dulu deh. Aduh, ada si susah ini. Aduh, gila. Cir, sakit banget. Anjay. Sabar, sabar, sabar. Wow. Kenapa aku, Cir? Nice. Oke. Ada ini. Tuh, kena poison guys, parah banget. Oke. Yang di pintu itu sih aku, aduh. Apa itu ya? Udah, kita lanjut dulu deh guys. Oh, Xavier. Oke guys. Research Winky. Dapat kunci guys. Kenapa? Oke, dapat kunci guys. Berarti kita harus balik ya, memang harus balik. Oke. Nocturne oil, oke. Oke, kosong ya guys. Balik dulu.
If Xavier's right, then the door should open now.
Yep. Tapi mau ke sini dulu, gengs. Nggak bisa masuk ya? Mana sih? Ini sih tempat heal. Sudah pasti guys. Nggak usah ditanya lagi. Ada arena. Saatnya boss fight. Let's go.
What?
Is that?
Adol? What the? Kok Adol jadi bahan percobaan guys? That's me. Akhirnya ketemu guys, dua Adol.
I detect vital signs.
You have come at last.
Shadowlord.
Master Shad.
Why is someone who looks like
Do you recall my promise that I would explain once you have seen? That time, as promised.
Quit gloating and get.
Patience, Lieutenant Eyeblinger.
Ini guys, rahasianya guys, mau diceritain.
Firstly, how much do you know of alchemy, Adol Christin?
Alchemy, ah? Jangan-jangan homunculus guys. Homunculus. What's that?
alchemy?
You know what alchemy is, Jules?
It was a science prevalent among Glean scholars during the 100 Years' War. Supposedly, the aim of alchemy was to transmute common
Gold? Sounds like a historical scam to me.
Maybe.
But the research had a group. Eventually, though, it was deemed to be pseudoscience and was buried.
You get
What do you mean?
alchemy's objective is not only the transmutation of metals and other material, it is also research dedicated to the perfect replication of human flesh and soul.
Human flesh.
During those times, there was one alchemist who perfected this art.
That's impossible.
Does that mean this
That is correct. The purpose of this facility is the
Homunculi.
fabrication of homunculi through alchemy.
You're joking. However, it would explain how they were able to create another Adol.
So you're telling us that the Adol over there is a copy?
50 points.
Adol yang Crimson King yang copy, guys.
What was that?
The Adol, and that
It's
preservation
the true
is
Adol.
the true Adol.
Peerless
Fearless
Adventure.
And the homunculus that was created in his image
It's the Crimson King. What the heck?
was you, Crimson King.
Kita selama ini fake, guys. What the hell?
Wait.
Plot twist.
That
You're screwing with us.
Since when?
Since the it was you who escaped the prison and became a monstrum.
Even if what you're saying is true, then so what? Sure, it's a shock to learn all of this about Adol and alchemy, but the Crimson King has been our friend from the beginning, and nothing you Christian.
As I said earlier, there is an order to this. There is more to this story. You see, Adol is not the only one.
Shattered sama Marius.
look.
Oh, she? Oh, si semua monstrum itu homunculi, guys. Gak ada yang asli. Gila, 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 gila. Pantas mereka tahu identitas semua monstrum. Karena mereka yang bikin, guys.
Us?
How can it be?
I don't understand.
What
Your
the
reaction
heck?
is understandable. Monstrums, turn your gaze toward that paint.
Painting?
That looks like a painting of the emancipation
Holy
of Baldur.
shit. Jangan-jangan mereka ini temannya si Satelit, guys. Yang gugur tadi yang diceritain. Kecuali si Adol.
What about it? Yufa. Look closely at the people who are depicted. What?
Aprilis, Shadowlord. Sisanya mirip semua, guys. Gila. Aprilis digantiin sama Adol, si Shadowlord digantiin sama Crimson King.
They look like...
And the woman in the middle?
That's
Aprilis.
Saint Rosvita, isn't it? Wait,
Ya benar, berarti Aprilis dan Rosvita ya, pemilik si doll itu.
Acrylis?
This painting is more accurate than any other depiction you will find today. The five next to the saint are the heroes who fought by her side in the 100 Years' War. And 4 of you are homunculi created from those heroes.
4 of you. 2 lagi doll sama Adol.
We are?
But how? The 100 Years' War happened over 5 centuries ago.
How old do you think this prison is?
No.
that explains why we were all orphans.
Ya itu dia, guys.
Then does that mean Aprilis was...
Rosvita.
Saint's homunculus.
Homunculusnya.
That is correct.
100 points.
100 points.
April.
Doll, you were the one who made this possible. You are special, much like Adol. But I will
Adol.
leave that for another.
I made it possible?
Wah, ada misteri lagi, guys, terkait si doll.
It is the same as I have told you before. There are many exceptional individuals in many vocations. Through alchemy, these people can be replicated and controlled. With these homunculi in our ranks, Glia will be unstoppable. Military, we will break free of the Empire's fetters. And to
So that's the reason the Knights were rounding people up.
Seems like
And you don't see anything wrong with that?
not at all. I have done but 8 years ago during the war.
It's just as Park said.
Even if I must sacrifice my humanity, I will not. I cannot do it alone. Power is necessary. Monstrums. It will raise the people's morale if they are led by the heroes.
Every Glean knows what it's like to have someone taken from, but still.
Even though the war was terrible, not all Romans are...
I can't speak for everyone, but I think the people of Balduc are moving on.
I lost my parents in the war.
normally I'd be raring to take on an entire army. But instead of fighting with you, I'm thinking it'll be a hell of a lot more fun fighting against you.
I hear you, Monstrums. Nevertheless, I was hopeful that you would share my perspective.
Gila sih guys, nggak nyangka.
To be certain, Adol.
Crimson King.
Crimson King. What is your response? I understand. It was if none of you will join me, I will obliterate you and ensure that the next homunculi will be obedient.
Is that possible?
I told you earlier, alchemy. Fortunately, I already possess the necessary constituent.
Those are the words of someone about to put up the fight of his life. Now we're talking.
Obliterate us. So everything we've been through together will be... I'm not gonna let you do that!
That's the spirit, Christian. First you tell us we're homunculi. We built our lives here. For that, I won't give up. I won't go down without a fight.
Yeah, you're right.
I've accepted being reborn if you offer to give me a healthy body. But you're just asking us to die. Sorry, but life's already too short.
I fail to see the justice in your cause. I still have much to learn about the world and myself.
Very well, monstrums. I, Shadowlock.
Lawan Shadowlock guys. Mau ngapain dia? What the heck?
You transformed!
You can do that with alchemy?
We'll defeat him, no matter what it takes!
Jadi Devil May Cry ya guys? Bisa berubah jadi Devil.
Yes.
All right!
That's a given.
Wush, keren banget sih. Gila. Sikat guys. Ngapain dia? Kok hilang anjir. Flash move. Hoki sih.
Understand how you feel, but what you're doing is wrong. You're not going to let you endanger the people of Balduc.
Oke. Aduh, kena. Aduh. Gila sakit banget. Anjir, sakit banget. Sabar. Gila. Lawan Devil May Cry ya guys. Ulti deh.
It seems even the master of the hieroglyph knights has his limits.
Shall not. The truest fit of one's limit.
Gak kena guys, asli.
Face of death.
Aduh.
A sensible observation. We must all
Aduh.
strive at our fullest capacity.
Sabar guys, darahnya udah setengah. Kok nggak bisa? Apaan tuh tadi? Anjir, nggak jelas lu tong. Ups. Anjir. Waduh, kena.
power will be of great use to the reborn breed.
Wow, flash move nice.
Don't get it, do you? You're finished, Shadowlord.
We're not gonna
Oke, kita gas guys.
sense now.
Gila lama banget dia stunnya. Oh, dia kena stun guys. Ayo guys. Ulti, habiskan. King of Rubius. Gila-gila nice banget.
He's tough.
Yoi dong.
For a second there, I thought we were goners.
Now I see how much you have all grown. Adol the Red and the heroes of the 100 Years' War. You're as strong as I hoped. But I will not surrender. Not in 1,000 years will I give up.
He's not done?
Kayaknya guys,
He is even more stubborn than Kratos.
negative emotion dari si Satelit bakal bikin Lemures yang jago nih.
Freed.
Lemures yang monster gede.
My fallen comrades, my friends, for the people whose lives were taken, all because of that war.
What's happening to Shadowlord?
Jadi Lemures guys.
Possible? Am I a homunculus? It cannot be.
Oh, dia juga homunculus. What the hell?
What are you talking about?
Gak ada yang asli guys.
He did this to me.
Him siapa?
What does he mean?
I see. I died. Along with...
Oh, di war dia nggak selamat guys. Dia memang homunculus dari awal.
Hold on! We still have questions!
Himnya siapa guys tapi? Marius kah?
I'm coming. My friends.
Anjir, Shattered sedih juga guys.
He's gone.
Shadowlord.
How insipid. I
Oh.
thought I'd watch the performance, but it ended oh so predictably.
Vesta?
Hah?
No matter. My research is at the threshold of completion. It is fortuitous that Shadowlord performed his role sufficiently enough.
Hey, what's your deal showing up and spouting nonsense?
Insolence. Do you have any idea to whom you're speaking?
Masih ada misteri guys, pria yang kasih si Anemone nyawa ya. Apakah si pria ini?
I suppose a formal introduction is long overdue.
Siapa dia
My
guys?
name is Zola.
Sola.
I am the one who created you all. The first alchemist.
Shit.
An alchemist?
Alkemis yang sukses guys.
All of you and this facility are the fruits born from my research. Centuries in the making.
Atau jangan dia juga homunculi guys, buat lanjutin
The same
penelitian.
goes for my adjutants. Shadowlord and
Smirnoff.
It was you? This whole time?
That's correct. Although this form is but one of many others.
Holy shit.
I have always been one to exercise prudence.
They're all people we've met before.
Over the past 500 years, I never once revealed my true form to anyone. But I am in good spirits today, and I have a very good reason.
Ini guys, Zola.
Thanks to you, Crimson King and Adol, my magnum opus is nearly complete.
Magnum opus.
He's a little boy.
What's this magnum opus?
Hah? Dol?
Anemona. The final piece of my research requires someone very special. You.
No.
Kenapa lagi nih guys?
Papa. It is you.
Anjir.
But I thought he'd be older.
This guy's just a freak.
So your memories have returned. It has been too long, Anemona. And of course, I've been watching all of you very closely too.
No way. He's the one who brought Anemona to life?
The big alchemist, doing whatever he wants no matter the consequences.
What is magnum
It's an
opus?
accumulation of 500 years of tireless research. And soon, there will be no need for any of you to fight the Grimwald Nox.
Are you saying...
The curse is going to be broken?
The curse?
No curse.
Ah, I understand. That's how Rosvita described it to you. Or rather, Aprilis, as you all know her. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude to you, Crimson King. Well, if it were not for you, I wouldn't have completed my research.
What do you mean by that?
There's still much to be done. But you will all see me again. That is, when it's time. Regrettably, I must retire for today.
Please wait, Papa!
Goodbye, Crimson King. Till next time.
He disappeared.
Anyone gonna hell of a person to go and die for, Shadowlord?
Credo.
I can't believe we're just copies of war heroes.
I don't know what to think.
Do you think it's true that we won't have to fight? Either way, it's still...
Do you know anything about this magnum opus, Anemona?
I am sorry. Yes. Is this what they call...
There's not much we can do. But what should we do?
We wouldn't know what to do with it.
Wait, maybe Dad...
Oh yeah. Where'd he run off?
He's not anywhere. There's nothing else we can do. Let's return to the...
I feel like we got more questions than answers.
Yeah. But I'm happy we rescued Felix at least.
I still find it difficult to fathom that we're homunculi of the ancient heroes.
Gila guys.
You still got your strings tangled.
Adol?
This is just like before.
But why now?
Hang on, Adol!
Look, isn't that...
There's no mistaking it.
Aduh, sakit kah?
It is the light that appeared when Shadowlord faded away.
This can't be happening.
But why? Adol!
It's not... This way, Crimson King.
Aprilis?
Aprilis yang asli guys, tangannya yang bukan yang robot.
How are you?
It doesn't look like a trick.
Dad?
You must hurry. There's not much. Take the Crimson King over to the next room. There's also something I need all...
Kayaknya mau digabung guys sama Adol yang asli. Aprilis ada banyak guys, what the hell? Waduh, nggak jelas guys ini guys.
What is...
There's so many Aprilises!
This is the place where Zola first succeeded at making a homunculus.
That's right. You're one too.
The reason Zola turned to alchemy was so he could revive me. So he could revive Saint Rosvita.
What?
I'm sure you all have many questions, but our first priority is...
We can save...
What's the deal?
Normally, homunculi are born as children. That's why all of you had proper childhoods.
That's true.
I wouldn't necessarily call them.
But he was an experiment to create an identical adult replica of the original. And because of that, his...
If we do nothing, then just as Shadowlord.
Isn't there any...
There's not enough time to create an entirely new one. However...
Gabung ke Adol yang asli. Let's go. Thus spoke the alchemist. N ya guys ya.
I'm you, Adol. We're the same. I was created from you. But you already knew that, didn't you? I envy you for all of your adventures. What a life. The danger. When was the last time you slept in peace? Why keep doing it? Why do you still want to be an adventurer? No, I suppose I don't. I know why you'll never change. If you don't light a fire, it'll never go out. If you don't make decisions, you'll never be hurt. But you'll never be deterred. You'll keep going until your last breath escapes you. In you, there lies a hope that guides you, and everyone around you toward their dreams. I thought so. I have a favor to ask. I wish I could go with you, but I'm afraid I'm running out of time. Still, I can't let it end here. Adventures are still waiting for us. So I ask you this. Take my power and my soul. Take them with you on your journeys. Adol Christin.
Final chapter, Monstrum Nox. Gila, keren banget guys. Adol kebangun.
You're awake.
Dengan power dari Crimson King.
We're in Zola's alchemy lab and it's not comfortable, but there was nowhere else we could perform the procedure. How are you feeling? Incidentally, I believe this is the first time we've spoken, Adol Christin.
Well...
Allow me to explain.
Dr. Noah.
The adventurer Adol Christin and his homunculus the Crimson King. Within you resides both of their souls.
Jadi ada dua guys.
To be precise, you were originally one person, and now you've become one again.
Do you feel the Crimson King's consciousness and the power you inherited? So that's what happened.
A conversation between souls during fusion. That is fascinating indeed.
Dr. Noah is Zola's assistant, but he has since joined our cause. He was the one who fused both of your souls into a single body. Forgive me, but this was the only way to save the Crimson King's life.
No. I thought you would be angry with me. He looks to be adjusting well enough.
Yes, Doctor... I was planning on telling you after everyone... and it seems that...
Adol! You're all right!
It's good to see the procedure was a success.
I suppose introductions are in order.
That's right. That makes this the first time.
I didn't think you could do so.
At least I've got something to show for leaving home.
Can't wait.
Long story short, you're the same Adol we've always been friends with.
Thank goodness.
Yes, sir.
You didn't call us just for this welcome back party, did you?
Before I get to it, there is something I need to tell you all first. It concerns Zola, the one who created all of us homunculi.
About time you told us who he is, and how you two know each other.
That man... No, the alchemist, Zola, is...
These are lemurs.
He was a young noble who served Rosvita during the 100 Years' War.
And
You've regained more memories?
Yes. So, if Zola served under Rosvita, then they must have known each other a long time.
That reminds me. There was a guy standing next to the saint in that painting. Is that the guy you're talking about? He's just a kid now.
Yes. The 100 Years' War was also a proxy war between the gods. Glia had the blessing of Grimnir. Ritai was blessed by Luki. But the roaring flames of human war eventually ignited the realm of the gods, divided between the two sides. A war of the... Ultimately, Grimnir and Luki...
Is this the twilight of the gods from the Norse religion?
Yes. Because of that war, the gods that once blessed Glia perished.
That's terrible. Then what is the Grimwald Nox?
You said the gods used the Grimwald Nox to contain and purge the monsters.
Even without the gods, the Grimwald Nox still creates monsters from human emotions. So now, it falls on humans to eradicate the monsters born from them. But after the 100 Years' War, many Glians were overcome with grief. The monsters manifested from them could no longer be contained by humans alone.
What happened then?
That is when Zola intervened. After I was executed, he resigned from the military and returned home. He secluded himself and became engrossed in his research to the point of obsession.
So that was...
But why did he do that?
Papa wanted to revive Rosvita. He respected her as both his command. He sold his land and used his inheritance to devote his life to his research. He would often isolate himself in his lab for days at a time without food or rest. The outcome of his blood and tears was...
It was me. I was born from his work.
That's such a sad
Yeah.
Zola then reappeared from isolation as an alchemist. He proposed a plan to the Glian royal family, who was overwhelmed by the Grimwald Nox.
So that's why.
Only beings of exceptional strength and skill are capable of suppressing the Grimwald Nox. They are doing the gods' work, quite literally after all. Zola's proposal involved the creation of a homunculus army, the Glian royalty, out of time and other options.
So that's how he built all of this.
As you know, homunculi are created by replicating existing humans. When the royal family sought candidates in secret, yes. The volunteers were my comrades. You are the homunculi of the heroes preserved here in this land. The homunculi who have been slaying the Lemiris in secret, maintaining peace in Glia.
And centuries of this conflict.
Yes. If the homunculi warriors were injured or killed, new ones were created. Zola even transferred his own soul into homunculi in order to continue his research. Then he gave his warriors gifts that bound them to this land.
That explains what the...
Why were we adopted, or was that the case for all of our...
No. Zola and I... But 15 years ago, Zola disappeared. Your predecessors had perished, and you were all much too young to fight. That is why I made the decision to... I had no other choice but to entrust you to the...
So you've been fighting alone?
So then, what...
Shortly before he left, He said he had discovered. I've no doubt it's the magnum opus he was speaking.
There's one more thing that doesn't add up. Saint Rosvita was tricked by Bratai's army, so explain to me.
Kratos right.
Papa can fabricate more than just objects and flesh. He can fabricate human souls as well. My soul was the first prototype that he successfully fabricated, using the doll belonging to Rosvita as a relic. Papa placed my soul into it.
Huh?
Well,
Yes. But he had a...
He needed to put the soul into something I held dear to learn more about my past. From the memories he learned from Anemona and a lock of my hair, I was created.
What?
now you're telling us he can create people from nothing but memories and hair?
That's a lot of power for one man.
Right? Now we know why Aprilis and the rest of us were created. But what about...
It must have something to do with Zola's magnum opus.
I don't have the answer to that question. But Zola has a deep desire for Adol's copious experience as an adventurer.
Could it be possible that the strange monsters and primordials we have were designed based on Adol's past adventures?
I suspected that was the case.
I'm worried.
Worried about what?
Isn't there anything we can do to stop Zola?
There are many things I need to ask him. There's also the matter of a certain event that's about to happen.
And what's that?
Balduke will soon be hosting its Victory Day festival.
You mean...
It is an annual, a day that celebrates Rosvita and the reclamation of Balduke.
About that time...
Yeah, I suppose we were too busy to remember. But what does the festival have to do with anything?
The scars left by the 100 Years' War still run deep through this land. Once every year, the Grimwald Nox becomes the more dangerous ultimate Grimwald.
Even more dangerous?
Now that is a celebration I can get behind.
Victory Day is in 3 days.
We do not have much time.
Zola is a threat, but the ultimate Grimwald Nox is a more immediate concern. Before that time comes...
I think I'll do that. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I could use a night to let this all sink in.
I will investigate the Grimwald Nox. You'll hear from me if I discover... Until then, rest well.
Oke guys, mungkin part yang kali ini sampai di sini dulu ya guys. Ini ceritanya cukup shocking sih ya, cukup menarik. Oke lah, kita akan bakal lanjutin ceritanya di part yang selanjutnya. Oke, thank you semua buat yang udah nonton. Bye bye.